This documentary is not suitable for children and contains certain language and subject matter that some adult viewers may find disturbing and should proceed with caution. Viewer discretion advised. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This infringement of copyright is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody.
Hey look, it's your magical giant has returned. That's me. Owen the magical giant plays piano by the tree. Hey everyone, it's your magical giant.
Is a former Hollywood comedian, an actor, turned father, homesteader, and the of the known as Bertaria. In communities, he is considered to be both and and this is his story.
Guys, I wasn't going to start looking into bear trail stuff, but the perfect one is for sale. And the Patreon lawsuit is so absurd, I don't want it to hold me up anymore.
The Dark Triad is a psychological theory that describes a combination of three personality traits: Machiavellianism, narcissism, and psychopathy. Machiavellianism, a tendency to manipulate others; narcissism, an excessive sense of self-importance and grandiosity; psychopathy, a tendency to be impulsive, callous, and thrill-seeking. People with Dark Triad traits may be self-promoting, selfish, and duplicitous. They may be perceived as controlling, dishonest, or uncaring. They may also be confident and outgoing, which can make them successful in dating, but those relationships often end badly. The term Dark Triad was coined in 2002 by Canadian psychologists Delroy Paulus and Kevin Williams. While some psychologists question the usefulness of grouping these traits together, most researchers continue to use the concept. The Dark Triad is considered helpful for understanding cultural problems like prejudice and adversive behaviors in the workplace. It is important to understand that before Charles Manson was Charles Manson, the infamous founder of the Manson family, he was Charles Manson, the musician. This is a picture of Charles Manson playing the guitar at Dennis Wilson's house sometime around 1968. Dennis and Charles Manson met sometime after Dennis picked up a couple of hitchhikers who happened to be followers of Charles Manson. And Dennis Wilson just happened to be one of the founding members of the Beach Boys. You might be familiar with a couple of their hit songs: Kokomo, I Get Around, and Good Vibrations. On January 25, 1971, Manson was convicted on 7 counts of first-degree murder, directing the deaths of the Tate LaBianca victims. He was sentenced to death, but this was automatically commuted to life in prison after California Supreme Court invalidated all death sentences prior to 1972. He never murdered anyone himself during the family's killing spree. Instead, he ordered his followers to murder for him. This is known as murder by proxy.
Don't worry. We will get them for you, Big Bear. Yeah, but that doesn't help me though. And I do appreciate that. And if I ever do need that and I give you guys the nod, kill everybody.
This is former Hollywood comedian and actor Owen Benjamin. Born Owen Smith, but changed his name to Owen Benjamin when he arrived in Hollywood and found out there was already a successful Owen Smith.
Do you know Owen Smith? Who the hell?
In 2017, Owen Benjamin officially established his own cult he called the Unbearables.
And I think that's one reason why we have such a successful cult, is because your cult leader doesn't want to you.
Owen Benjamin moved to Hollywood in 2004 to start his stand-up comedy career. He gained traction early on with his observational comedy, as well as becoming friends with Nick Swartzen, who Owen claims to have had many a drunken nights in the West Hollywood gay club scene.
Like, make the dicks go away.
In 2006, Owen worked alongside Bert Kreischer in this short video Top Gun support group. It was originally released in 2006 and then re-released July 14th, 2018. Keywords on IMDb describing this short video: reference to Tom Cruise, homoeroticism, and support group. Homoeroticism is undeniably a running theme in Owen Benjamin's career and personal life. This comment Owen made on Bert Kreischer's Instagram is a glaring example of the possible projection of his own deeply closeted homosexuality, as well as the type of character that is at the bedrock of Owen's potentially dark triad of a personality. Bert Kreischer posts a picture on Instagram alongside Aaron Rodgers saying, "Legend, thank you." Underground Bear Road, aka Owen Benjamin, says, "Your fly is down, unbelievable." Owen also adds, "These people are seriously so degenerated. Now that they have received a medical procedure, they are so euphoric that they forget to zip up after another," and I quote, "experience." 3 years after the last Instagram post, Bert Kreischer posts on Twitter, or X, "I'm down 40 pounds. I haven't had alcohol or sugar in 83 days. I've been primarily carnivore. That all ends today. We set sail in 4 hours on the hashtag fully loaded cruise." Owen Benjamin responds, "Good for you, man. I'm legit happy for you." Normally, I would stay away from the subject matter of someone else's sexuality, unless, of course, they are for some reason or another telling children their preferences. So given Owen Benjamin's public persona and his lack of ability to shut up about it, alongside the fact that he has promoted his latest Must Be Nice comedy special as family-friendly, which is just another route to his not-so-family-friendly live stream, I find it to be impossible not to include this aspect of his life.
Good, like when you look at Chris D'Elia, I actually have some sympathy for that guy because that's 100% where he's at. Where he was like trying to get 16-year-old high school girls, 17-year-old high school girls, because he wanted them as pure as he could get them, as young as he could get them.
Does the Bible say 18 shall be the age of consent? No, not even close. Marriage. Guys, marriage is the age of consent. Marriage.
1, 2, 3. You're hypnotized.
Marrying a 12-year-old in an agrarian society is infinitely more moral than fucking a random 18-year-old and never talking to her again.
It wasn't a pedophile, because I consider pedophilia prepubescent. The difference between 16, 17, and 18 isn't that. It really, a magical angel doesn't come down at 18 and make you an adult. You know, fornication's fornication, whether or not they're 25 or 16, you're still robbing somebody of something if you don't want to be with them, if you don't want to commit to them. This is why marriage is so important.
Just one of the many problematic aspects of a dangerous predatory cult leader is that there are people that trust them, that listen to them, that believe them. This is a comment that you can find over on Covert Radio's YouTube channel. Under the video, Owen Benjamin deploys psych attack on his cult with toxic guilt trip manipulation to evoke pity and money. And it reads, "Owen is right though. It is more moral to marry a 12-year-old than it is to have sex out of wedlock. I don't see how anyone could argue that really. Personally, in my experience, 30-year-old women aren't any more smart, more capable, more funny, more mature, more wise, or more anything you might look for in a partner than 21-year-old women are, or even than a 12-year-old girl is. But you know what? The 12-year-old definitely more fertile than both of them, and if your people are going extinct, more fertility is the way you prevent that from happening."
And take off those aviators. That's what happens when you quote Top Gun. Sit down. Sorry about that. All right, guys, you got your little jollies off?
Anyways, my guest today, a very funny comedian. He's got a new special out called Must Be Nice. Actually came out a few days ago, actually. People call him a controversial figure as he, I don't know. I've heard him, and
I would say the majority of molested, abused, sexually abused kids consented on some level.
Anybody who believes in free speech, like an absolutist, seems to be labeled a psycho.
Does the Bible say 18 shall be the age of consent? No, not even close.
You know, so I don't agree with the assessment, but it's the very funny Owen Benjamin.
Hey, look, it's your magical has returned. That's me. Oh, we only have one entropy. Okay, well, this is going to be a short stream. You guys can all go fuck yourself. I'm not kidding. We're landing the plane. I'm going to try and do this thing short. I'm fucking... Oh, how dare you? We had like 80,000 people watch the stream and no one fucking cares. They're like, oh, it's everything's free. That's fine. You guys, you know what? Go enjoy. Because after talking to Curtis...
Because we're going to play a game where everything that Owen says is a mirror. It's everything he accuses Jordan Peterson of, he does.
My opinion, my gut tells me Jordan Peterson used to rape his daughter.
It's like so many people learned all this shit from and then they just went right back. I told you guys about fucking Mr. Beast. Everyone's letting their kids watch Mr. Beast, and then we'll get into the food. Super chatting coming. Don't worry, I'm not trying to guilt anybody. I'll just take the time. I don't need to do 3 fucking hour streams. I'll just use my time. It's a beautiful day outside. I'm going to go outside, and that's going to be it. Okay? No worries about it. Keep your dirty little money, you fucking cheap fucks. Okay, so that's how Ramadan is going. Work there. We love you, BB. Stop it, Blue Bunny. I don't even give a fuck. I'll just start not doing streams every day. I don't care. It's beautiful outside. We're selling cheese now. Oh, look at this shit. Look at this shit. You want your fucking jokes, right? Look at this. This is what my future may entail. My wife now knows how to legitimately make the cheese fucking orange. Look at that. Look at that shit. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, how dare you? How dare? Oh yeah, you go find Muslim somewhere else. Oh no, go watch Steven Crowder go own the left. I'm watching people fall back into the malaise. You know what's going to happen? This shit's going to hit the fan again. They're going to come fucking running back. And that's it. I don't need the sympathy. In the chat, people are like, oh, I gave you a... Keep it. I don't give a fuck. 1 entropy? We used to have a page this long every fucking day. Oh, well, Jim Bob revealed that you hate the Lord. Fuck you and the Lord. Oh, fuck the Lord. Yeah. Watch this shit. Watch this funny video.
Who else here is a massive fan of Owen Benjamin now? He's so incredible.
Owen, how are you?
Dude, thanks for having me, Nick. It's a pleasure. Yeah, that can be controversial, but I end up pissing off everybody, you know? So it is what it is.
The only reason I throw that in there is because, like, when I read you've been kicked off of every platform that was ever invented, fucking ham radio.
AM radio kicked me off. They said they didn't like my humor.
Go ahead.
No, it's just funny, like that Wikipedia about me, like saying I'm a neo-Nazi. The irony is, like, Nazi guys call me a Jew because I make fun of them because of the fashion and the meth and all that. And so I piss off everybody. Like,
I think they call you a Jew because of your last name.
Yeah, and my dad had a Jew. But dude, you make fun of me really well. That's one reason why I really want to be on your show. Like, calling me a hack piano comic made me laugh super hard.
Well,
that's true. Like, that's funny.
Well, it's not true. But let's be honest. That was a retort after you call me a fucking sellout. Anybody you disagree, here's your problem. Let me help you. Okay?
Yeah.
Here's some career advice. Not that you should be taking it from me, but because I have a lot of you in me where I sort of learned to fucking tone it down. Like when you asked a few weeks ago about coming on here, I said no. It had nothing to do with your persona, what you say.
My opinion, my gut tells me Jordan Peterson used to rape his daughter. I can't prove that. I'm not calling him a...
I have my biggest road trip coming up, and I just said, I didn't even hear the part about your special. I just said, no, I can't do it. And I guess that you immediately took that as he's a fucking pussy. He says he's a free speech guy, and you can't fucking be calling me a pussy
who was one of my best friends in LA, used to say that I could put a piano under my arm like a crutch. And it's funny. Like, no, I mean, I know I'm a good comic, but what you said made me laugh. Because I'm so used to people lying about me that when you just did a joke set in reality, I found it very refreshing.
Well, again, that shit never comes up unless somebody's lambasting me. And it just seems like every time, I don't know, a guy like me or somebody doesn't agree with you, I don't even know what it is, but you sort of label us a sellout. We're doing it for the lollipops and money, whatever the fucking quote was.
Lollipops and fancy pants.
Well, I've never owned fancy pants in my life, but
no, it's not disagree. I mean, I disagree with myself halfway through some of my streams. You know, it's like it's when people pretend I'm like dangerous,
and I give you guys the nod. Kill everybody.
And they know I just talk shit. Okay. And what we've uncovered with the Bertarian Intelligence Group, my agents, my biggers out there in the field, my big boys, is shocking. And we're going to go through it. Did you guys know he has an ex-wife? Did you guys know that one of our biggers, one of our agents of big, got in contact with his ex-wife? Do you know that he loves to do pedo-themed jewelry? We're going to get into this.
Owen, please take it down.
My wife is asking you to take down the picture of my child.
Please, Owen.
Yeah.
Megan,
what?
Your husband is going to war on me, saying I'm demonically possessed.
Acting like it.
Liar, okay? Tell your husband to fucking apologize publicly.
No.
Stop doing videos that I'm stupid.
You are stupid.
Are you gonna publicly apologize to me? Are you gonna go on your stream and say, I'm sorry I posted a picture of you and your children from 7 years ago? Are you gonna tell your wife that you posted this? Are you gonna tell your wife that you posted pictures of my children in all this?
You took a picture with your baby.
Yeah, back in my weird liberal days. Sue me, you dressed in drag. How many weird Hollywood people have you fucked? Oh my gosh. All I'm asking, this is a plea, Owen. Owen, this is a plea. Please take down the picture of me, and please...
I will take it down if your husband apologizes for saying I'm demonically possessed. I'm a liar. I'm a wizard. You guys are Bible-thumping hypocrites.
So you're posting pictures of my child and myself on the internet.
I'm getting harassed by Orthodox Christians that I'm the fucking Antichrist.
I'm getting harassed by your bear perverts asking me how I hang out with porn stars and stuff. Neither are you.
You posted a picture of my baby, dude. You have a picture of my baby on your page. It's deleted. Some freak saved it.
I posted that. That was 7 years ago. I posted it 7 years ago.
You actually dug up old photos and posted it.
Young and dumb. I'm so embarrassed of that. I deleted it ages ago.
You're humiliating my wife. You're humiliating a woman, you piece of fucking garbage.
Owen.
No, you're worse. You're worse than that. You're worse. You're worse. Everyone's gonna see this, you fucking piece of shit.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are. No, I'm gonna show everyone what you're doing.
You're saying I'm an antichrist?
You're acting like it. You just posted a picture of my child.
Oh, you're such a victim, Jim Bob.
I'm not a victim. I'm asking you to not post my children.
Jim Bob, you're not a victim.
You're posting a picture of my children.
You are a victim? I feel like I'm the only victim. My children.
You're attacking my wife and my children, dude.
Oh my gosh. You're posting a picture of me on the internet. That's so awful. Who
You're creepy,
does that?
dude. You're a fucking creep, dude.
So, Jim Bob, you can't just apologize.
Why? Because you feel bad because I said something about you? You're such a fucking dude. You say shit about everybody. One person makes fun of you and you post a picture, you dig up pictures of their past and you post them. You are a liar. You are a liar and you're a piece of shit human. And you're a demonic All of it's true. All of it's true.
Are you gonna try and kill me, Jim Bob?
Oh, are you gonna try to kill me now?
No, you do death threats all the time.
Oh, do I? Is that another lie?
I've never heard you do a death threat.
Oh my
I've never.
Okay.
That's all the time, Megan.
Okay. You're gonna post people's family pictures and dig up their past.
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna stop? You don't have to do an apology. Will you just fucking stop?
Stop what?
He will stop. He will stop.
I'll stop.
He will stop. Oh my god.
Wow, you're a piece of shit,
A
Owen.
monster.
Get it down. Stop doing live streams when I do live streams and stop talking.
Oh, I have to not live stream at the same time as you? You're a fucking insane narcissistic idiot, dude.
Oh my gosh, can you guys just stop, please? Everyone, please stop.
Megan, listen. All I'm at, he doesn't have to do an apology. Just tell him to stop talking about me and live streaming the same time I do, and I'll take it down right now. If you guys can't do that, f*** off.
Okay.
That's
Okay, Owen.
Are you gonna stop?
Okay, Owen. Okay, what you're saying now is you'll take down a picture of my baby that you posted on your Instagram if I stop and stop live streaming at the same time. Wait. Okay, and stop live streaming at the same time as you. You'll take down a picture of my baby. You'll take down the photo of my baby on your account if I stop live streaming at the same time as you. Yeah, when?
All I'm asking is stop live streaming when I do and stop lying about me, and I'll take it down.
Oh.
If you can't do that, your wife has Bangladeshi fucking slaves in Singapore. You used to be a fucking edgelord. Now you're a victim. Okay? Stop talking about me, and then I'll take it down. You don't even have to do an apology.
I don't have to do an apology.
Just please, just
Okay.
say you'll be done.
Yes, Owen, I will do that.
Tell him right now to just do that, and I'll take it down.
Okay.
It's simple. You don't even
It's done.
have to apologize.
It's done. Take it down, please.
Simba, okay, so you give me your word. You don't bring up my name ever again, and you don't live stream when I live stream.
Like,
You give me your word.
How am I going to know when you're live streaming, you douchebag?
10 a.m. every morning, the same time, every fucking day.
And then you won't use my family's as leverage? You won't use my family's photos?
Don't ever say my name on a live stream or I post that again. Yeah, you want to play ball?
Okay.
That's the deal.
Okay.
So you will do that. You will never say my name again on live streams.
Sure.
Megan, listen to me.
I'm listening.
Your husband every day who does live streams and talks shit about me. You're married to a guy who literally is a shit-talking online troll.
So are you.
That's literally your entire career. You fucking idiot. You idiot.
I'm not taking it down.
Oh, I'm not taking it down.
You're just taking it. What?
It's true. You want to play ball? I mean,
This has nothing to do. Just take it down.
Take down the picture of my baby, dude. It's simple.
Oh, my baby.
Yeah, it's my baby.
Yeah, I know it's your baby. I don't care. You posted it. Your wife posted it.
She deleted it. It's 7 years ago.
7 years ago. What do I have to do? Beg and grovel? Like, oh my god.
This guy's insane.
Oh, no. You're laughing. You're not crying. You're laughing.
I'm laughing at the absurdity of this.
You're 42, dude.
I can't
This is
believe
pathetic.
I have to beg Owen Benjamin
To take down a picture of your baby.
And myself.
Follow all those people that like you. Why did you do that?
Oh, now we're getting coaching from you? Okay, okay, buddy. What?
Why do you DM people that they suck my dick and I'm a cult leader?
Because you are?
Oh my gosh, can we stop? I thought we were going to be done with this. Can we stop?
Megan, your husband DMs people all the time saying, you got Owen's cum in your beard, you don't need, maybe you don't know or maybe you do know, but he's super hostile online.
So are you, though. I mean, you guys are the same. Good grief.
I never escalated until your husband did.
You guys, it was supposed to be a friendly debate. I don't understand what happened. It's like you both need to just put on your big boy pants and just chill out, you guys.
Said I was demonic and antichrist.
Well, it's kind of against Christ, I would say, to be posting people's children on the internet.
What you're doing right now is a little bit not Christ-like.
Please, okay, can we please be done? Please. Jim Bob agrees to stop.
I don't trust your husband. How am I supposed to know you're not going to keep talking?
I don't know, but see, I feel like it should go, like, this is
hostage shit. You're manipulating. This is so disgusting.
Not talk shit about a guy on
He agreed. How many times? Why are you dragging this out? He agreed.
I said yes.
Jimbo, no, but Jimbo's a liar. I want to know. I want to hear it from you.
Yeah, I won't.
Megan, no. Shut up, Jimbo. You don't. How hard is it to not say my name online? That's all I ask. Don't talk shit. Don't slander me. Don't talk about my theology. Don't fucking say I'm going to hell or I'm an antichrist or I'm demonic or any of this shit. And I'll take that down.
Okay.
If you can't do that, you're a piece of shit. And you can say, oh, my baby. Stop attacking me, you okay? And I don't think your wife's a victim. She's a slave owner in Singapore. No one gives a about Megan. You guys aren't victims. You own people in Singapore, you freak. Okay? I opened my home to you.
That's not even true. You just
That's a
make
lie.
stuff up.
Okay.
Learn about the culture. That's insane. Oh my gosh.
So I can find the clips online.
Oh yeah, dig up clips.
Talking about that.
Oh my gosh, that's absurd. That's absurd.
Okay, Owen.
So your family in Singapore doesn't have Bangladeshi slaves?
No.
They have maids.
No,
they have maids. It's
I
rhetoric.
told you directly. Oh my gosh, no, it's normal. Everyone that's like,
Megan, shut the up. Jimbo, you never said that to me, that she had Bangladeshi slaves?
No, as rhetoric. I think it's funny that.
Oh, it's rhetoric.
Yeah.
Okay, so lying. Okay.
No, rhetoric. You do it all the time, Owen. You do it all the time. It's. Oh, so you asked me a question, then say, this guy's insane, dude. This guy is.
I need him to take the picture now.
You eat dogs.
Okay, great. Can you take the photo down? I'll stop talking about you.
Never say my name again or I'll post it that day.
Okay.
And don't you dare try and fucking like do sabotage against me or try and kill me, okay? I know
Okay.
you threat.
No.
You threaten people's lives online.
Yeah, okay. You keep talking. Can you just. I agreed.
Jim, so you promise you're not going to attack my family?
I don't care about your family.
You're not going to ever say my name ever again online?
Sure.
You promise?
Sure.
Megan, you're a witness.
I'm a witness.
So you promise you'll never say my name online ever again?
Yep.
Will you text me that? Don't share my fucking private text. Don't do your victim ever again, and I'll take all of it down. I promise.
Deal.
Is that a deal?
Yep.
Jim Bob?
Mm-hmm.
If you go back on it, I'm like, because I don't trust you now, man.
Yeah, great.
All the fucking time.
Uh-huh.
So her family owning slaves is rhetoric?
Yeah, it's funny because they have maids, so it's kind of funny. They treat them like slaves, but they're actually maids.
I do not.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take it down. Never, Jim Bob, never again are you saying my name. You promise me?
Sure.
Don't live stream ever again at 10 a.m.
Okay.
You got it?
Mhm.
You promise?
Yep.
You promise?
Yep.
All right, got it.
Cool.
Deal.
Okay, goodbye.
I mean, I used to be a heckler at a Renaissance festival where people threw tomatoes at my face. So, like, I'm not to be taken super seriously. And so when people are like, he's unhinged, he lost his mind, I'm like, okay. But you not responding, I did publicly apologize because I was told during a stream, oh, DePaulo won't get back to me, blah, blah, blah. And I just reacted. And then when you responded, I was like, oh, he's not a sellout. He's probably just busy. But I'm sure he likes lollipops.
I do like lollipops.
Lick on that lollipop. Tell me how sweet it is. Get on your knees and beg in Jesus' name. I'm your new Jesus now. Now lick on that lollipop. Who's sucking on the lollipop? They're on their knees, licking on a lollipop, saying it's so sweet. It's so sweet. Tell me how sweet your lollipop is.
The love of money really is the root of all evil. And this is coming from a guy who shames thousands of people, calling them hoes for not giving me money.
And make a comfortable living. And I know you busted my balls about being on Lotto with Crowder and shit.
Even Crowder is alpha over me. I loved it.
But my only argument to that is, at least on that show, to me, first of all, I agree. I'm not as conservative as Steven or a lot of people. You get labeled that in show business. I've always said this. If you have out of 100 issues, if you lean right on 2 of them, you're a see as far as showbiz industry concerned. So I've been dealing with this before you probably even started comedy. You're probably 20 years younger than me. So I sort of know what you're facing, but you've dropped the N-bomb and fucking, haven't you? I mean, didn't that really?
Yeah, constantly.
Now that makes perfect sense why he's living in Washington State. There's a lot of fucking groups up there practicing. And if I could, I don't even think they'll have Italians in, but I would try to sign up tomorrow. But don't you see? My point is, I guess, I've been trying to walk that fine line, and and if I knew if I outwardly said the N-word on stage, it would sap. This is when I had my foot in legitimate show business. I don't know what we call what we're doing today, but you know what I mean. So, but my point is, I would try to walk that line. That way, I wouldn't get completely, as they call it, canceled. We didn't have a term for it back then. You have to be out there. Like, we need you out there on a lot of platforms, and sometimes you could sabotage yourself, and then we're short a guy on our team.
Right, yeah, and just for the record, like, you being on Crowder, I think is fine. Like, I've always said Crowder's like one of the best comedic actors I knew, and I think making a living's great. My thing is just like, if that means you have to pretend someone's crazy when they're funny.
A reputation as a joke thief can have a disastrous impact on a comedian's career. And it won't hurt me. I mean, I find it all quite funny. I know that Steven Crowder's a closeted and I know he needs all the money he can get so he can finally get that big golden that he can put right in his. So I swear to God, I'm not bitter. I find it all quite funny. I was a little bitter about the Chappelle thing. Like, one of the main reasons I got so mad at Dave Chappelle is because he's black. Because of the credit he was getting of fighting the culture war with the trans stuff and all that. But I don't want the credit anyway. I don't care. I've gotten over it. But Crowder, I used to be his head comedy writer. Because trolls, I know that they're mostly bots. I actually think me and Coddington have figured out that Crowder does hire bots. He got on BitChute and got like a million. He got like double the followers as me immediately and like a third of the views. It's so telling. And people are like, why do you even care? I care because I care. I care because it's my career, and I care because it's wrong and it's fake and it's ridiculous. And Steven Crowder is a thief and a troll and a liar. And he used to pay me money to write his sketches for him because he can't write.
But other than that, and you didn't do that. You have me on. It's fine. And so I have complete respect for you doing that. He has a high production quality. He's a professional. It's all good. And as far as walking the line, I get that as well. I can be too much of a berserker. It's like, I'll run into a minefield like, so what aren't we allowed to do? I'll do all that stuff, you know? And sometimes I'm like, man, I could have roamed the wave a little better. But, you know, my whole thing is like, if a word is bad and a group is a permanent victim, that's communism. And I used to
That's true.
study I studied it in Eastern Europe. I was obsessed with communist takeovers. And one of the things is like a bad word, not a bad intention. Like a gun killed someone, not Tyrone, you know?
Right. Right.
And so that's why I'm like, you know, Solzhenitsyn and all those guys that say the best way to fight communism is just not go along with it. And that'll get you kicked off Venmo and PayPal and all that. But, you know, that's why this new special I did in a hayfield. It's I just wouldn't quit. And I think people will really like it. It's a funny special. It's in my website.
We'll get to that.
Dude, you're one of the reasons, dude. I saw you at the Cellar, and I thought it was one of the best sets I'd ever seen before I even did comedy. I mean, you're like a legend, and so I'm not just buttering you up. It really is, and I know what you're saying. Like, if someone says, like, I can do corporate events, I can do a Mormon I used to open for Julio Iglesias. It's like, yeah, like I could do an all Spanish speaking woman.
Really?
You know, like I was always a professional with that, where they're like, listen, don't say these words, don't do this. I'm like, no problem. What the issue I had was the kid stuff, where I had this opinion off stage, and then they were like, now you're evil. I would say the majority of raped, molested, abused abuse kids consented on some level. And I'm like, okay, now I'm just gonna take it all down because there was no reasoning with them at that point.
Yeah.
And but I don't think, like, if you're in a guest in someone's club and they're like, listen, it's a clean club, no problem. But if someone's like, you're an evil person for making fun of black people, but a black guy can make fun of white people, I'm like,
you.
I'm like, listen, I won't drop the hard N. I won't say they're the only people stealing bikes. But then, you know, then don't talk about white people and Britney drinking frappuccinos and stuff.
Right.
I'm like, I need to have rules. Like, I love rules.
Yeah.
It's not like I just like offending. I understand hierarchy. I'm good at like having a leader.
Even Crowder's alpha over me. I loved it.
You know, where it's like, okay, this guy's got a great plan, unless it becomes total nonsense. Like, and then I'm like, okay, man, then I'm gonna say panda bears are fake. We're gonna take this to the moon.
Weren't there panda bears in the first moon landing? Or am I combining two?
I'm sure they're there. Yeah. I'm sure they're there.
I know where you're coming from. And like I said, I was so shocked how I was like, ugh. And I would do good on the road sometimes. I would kill at a club. And Rich Miller was my manager at the time. And I go, so what am I going back then? He goes, they don't want you back. And he wouldn't tell me why for years. And then finally one day he called me because he didn't want to work with me anymore because it was happening so much. He goes, they think you're an asshole. I go, well, a lot of people think your brother Dennis is a asshole. But it was about my politics. He didn't want to tell me that. I didn't realize even at the comedy club level, you had left-wing douchebag, which we all know now, obviously, because that generation has filtered down. Now they're running the clubs, the people who are raised on, who believe in fucking censorship. So I pick my spots. Luckily, I've been out here long enough where 36 years, where the people who come to see me know what's coming, which is such a relief. You know what I mean? For those of you,
I'm like, oh, you're hypnotized. You're hypnotized. 1, 2, 3. You're hypnotized. 1, 2, 3. You're hypnotized. Wait, repetition and accepted paradox will put you in a lowered state where someone can say, do my bidding.
Don't worry. We will get them for you, Big Bear. Yeah, but that doesn't help me though. And I do appreciate that. And if I ever do need that and I give you guys the nod, kill everybody.
And guys, that ain't God. The person, the entity doing that to you is not God.
This has been Dark Triad, Chapter 1, Just a Comedian, an introduction to Owen Benjamin, a transformative, fair use work. In this chapter, you have seen a glimpse of the true nature of Owen Benjamin, the self-proclaimed Just a Comedian. The phone call you heard was between the Made by Jim Bob show's Jim Bob, his wife, and Owen Benjamin. In that phone call, Owen was, in my opinion, attempting to blackmail Jim Bob and his wife by using an old picture of Jim Bob's wife and child to get Jim Bob to never mention Owen Benjamin's name ever again on the internet, as well as to keep Jim Bob from live streaming at the same time Owen Benjamin live streams. The other photos and videos, including people that are not Owen Benjamin, were used in order to provide context and emphasis on certain key elements of this situation. During the making of this documentary, Owen Benjamin went on a podcast tour in order to promote his new comedy special, Must Be Nice, where, as far as I could tell, none of the true dangerous elements of Owen Benjamin were brought up. I ask that those who gave Owen Benjamin access to their platform consider taking a closer look into who Owen Benjamin really is. Some of those who I'm asking this of is Tower Gang, Jake Shields, the Red-Headed Libertarian, James Dillingpole, Adam Green, and Nick DiPaolo. The Dark Triad Chapter 2, Intense, the Bertaria Land Investment Scam, will be the next chapter in the Dark Triad, an Owen Benjamin documentary. This has been a Texas Goat radio show production. Instead of credits, this is a list of some of the people Owen Benjamin has lashed out against on the internet.
Bible say 18 shall be the age of consent? No, not even close.
Guys, I wasn't going to start looking into Bear Trail stuff, but the perfect one is for sale. Bear Target, yeah. But anyway, there is a compound, 50,000 square feet, 20, 30 separate buildings, full functional wilderness camp, North Idaho, $1.5 million, 210 or 211 acres. So I was thinking, just throwing this out there, let me know what you guys think. Do you think we could raise the money for that? If 5,000 people chipped in $400,